you, Beardsworth. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Boosted Live. Tonight, it's for Play It Strange. And so we're going to provide something for you. A bit of this, and a bit of that. Music, songs. We're going to play a tune. Who's we? Matthew Beardsworth, who's 20 years old and he's a great violin player. And myself, I'm a pensioner. I go way back. And we're going to play with a couple of songs. Let me give you a background. We're going to start with a song called Time for a Change. I used to be in a band called Spit Ends, and we'd only been going about 3 or 4 weeks. And we're on stage at Levi's Saloon, downtown Auckland, 1973. And Phil Judd, who in essence was the founder of the band really, turned to 3 of us and said, "Hey guys, can you go and sit down in the audience?" So we did, dutifully, ex-boarding school boys, leaving Miles Golding and Phil up there on the stage. And Phil said, "We're going to sing a song called Time for a Change," which I've just written, and Miles is going to play the violin solo. So Phil had worked out a very strange tuning on his guitar, which I was very taken with when I watched him closely, because I'm a voyeur really. And at the end of it, I said, "I'd love to learn how you play that." And so I, to this day, can remember how to play it on acoustic guitar. I'm not even sure Phil does. Miles had written a beautiful violin solo. And then when he left the band a few weeks later, 2 or 3 months later, and went to live in London, that song kept being played by the band, except it was the lead guitar solo, copying his violin. But I always thought, wouldn't it be great to hear that original solo, 1973, played on violin. Tonight, you will. So what we're going to do is play off mental notes, Time for a Change, and with Matthew on violin playing the Miles Golding solo, and little old me on acoustic guitar playing the Phil Judd original arrangement of the acoustic guitar. We would love you to have a listen to Time for a Change.
As though you were a blind man who's crying about all the virgins that are dying in your habitual dreams. Seems you need more sleep, but like a parrot in a flaming tree, I know it's pretty hard to see. Change, but still you try like a fat boy, dancing Gershwin's blues. But you'd rather sit at home and watch the news. And I'm beginning to wonder if it's time for a change. I'm beginning to wonder if it's time for a change.
Welcome back. Boosted Live. Tonight for Play It Strange. Thanks for your support. We can see some ferreting and a bit of activity going on out there, and that's a great thing. Because it's a bit of a unusual year for anybody that lives in the charitable world, and Play It Strange is very much part of that. So we're moving on. Matthew and I are going to play along with another song. It's Acrobats, written by my brother Jeffrey, and it was very much part of the Citizen Band repertoire. So why did I pick it? Well, we had in that band Greg Clark, who I regard as probably one of the, if not my favourite lead guitarist, not in terms of his technical prowess, you know, he's not Joe Satriani, but then I don't own any Joe Satriani records, but I've got quite a lot of Greg Clark recordings in my bottom drawer. Greg wrote a lead solo to the song Acrobats, which I, to this day, think is one of the great melodic lead solos in that whole world of contemporary popular music. And so tonight, I'm going to play along on acoustic guitar, and Matthew's going to play that lead solo with the recording. In other words, he and Greg Clark side by side. Matthew's going to play it on the violin. And we hope you enjoy it. It's a great lyric in it too, so check out the words. Written by my brother Jeffrey. It's called Acrobats. Stick it up a dead bear's ass.
One in every crowd shouts you down from great heights. It's alright. One in every town tells you why. When you fall, they all sigh, say goodbye. Even acrobats get scared when they look down. Even acrobats get scared when they look down. The juggler's eyes, like parrots in cages of strange light, from blues to reds. There's magic in his hands. They all said you lose a few when you win in thunder and lightning. No wonder even acrobats get scared when they look down. And then the sound, I see you on high wire. I need to leave the ropes untied. No guidelines through airways. I'm flying.
Well, Boosted Live. We kicked off and we closed it down, and we love doing it for you all. We hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for all of those that have given us, a bit of a treat tonight, a bit of support so that we can keep charging on from year to year. This is our 17th year. Play It Strange is going to go on forever, and we're having a ball doing it. The number of songs we get sent in every year increases. So secondary school students are on fire out there, and we just love hearing the songs they write, the words and the music. So thank you all for being here. Have a good night. Sleep tight.